Hey everybody, welcome back to the Dirt Podcast, where we give you a fun and informative behind-the-scenes look at all things Dayton Dragons baseball, including exclusive conversations with players, coaches, and key staff members throughout the organization. This episode is brought to you by Orthopedic Associates of Southwest Ohio, providing the most comprehensive orthopedic care in the greater Dayton area. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another episode of The Dirt. Today we are with Jay Allen and Carlos Jorge. Boys, thanks for stopping by.
Thank you for having us, man.
All right, so for starters here, I want to give each of you a chance just to kind of introduce yourself to the listeners that are listening today. So, Carlos, we'll start with you. Just a real quick intro about your background, where you came from, your position, that kind of thing.
Hey, Carlos Jorge, 20 years old from Dominican Republic, love to play baseball, I play center field, we're here, and thank you for having us, man.
Yeah, Jay?
Yeah, Jay Allen, 21 years old from Fort Pierce, Florida. Play outfield, and thanks for having us.
Yeah, well, we appreciate it. So we're going to get to know you guys a little bit better today. So we have some fun questions, some funny questions, some odd ones that hopefully will give listeners a better chance to kind of get to know who they're watching on the field. So today we're going to start with some rapid-fire questions. Carlos, I'm going to start with you. All right, so I've got 8 questions here. They start out pretty normal. They get a little weirder as we go along. So first question, Sour Patch Kids or Swedish Fish?
Swedish Fish.
Blue or red Gatorade?
Red Gatorade.
Snapchat or TikTok?
Snapchat.
Is your locker messy or tidy?
Tidy.
Would you rather have to walk backwards all day or hop on one foot all day?
Walk backwards.
Would you rather have to lick a frog or hug a snake?
Hug a snake.
Hug a snake?
Yeah.
Not a frog guy?
No. No.
All right, Jay, your turn. We're starting out easy. Pizza or hot dogs?
Pizza.
Netflix or Hulu?
Hulu.
Cookies or brownies?
Cookies.
Yeah.
Cookies.
Instagram or Twitter?
Instagram.
Does the toilet paper go over or under the roll?
I think it goes under the roll.
Would you rather be stuck with a pig nose for the rest of your life or rabbit ears for the rest of your life?
Rabbit ears. I could wear a hat. Yeah, we'll see.
Would you rather sneeze confetti or hiccup bubbles?
Hiccup bubbles. Sneezing happens more than hiccups.
All right. And then I've got some questions here. I want to see which of you knows the answer quicker. So I'm going to ask it. You guys can both just shout out if you know the answer. Is baseball an Olympic sport?
Yes.
Oh.
No. I'm going to go with no.
Yes, it is.
It's going to be in 2028.
Okay.
So
all right. Okay.
It is not yet. It is about to be. Who wears number 23 on the team?
Cam.
There you go. Carlos got it. What are the first 3 digits of pi?
314.
There you go. All right. Jay got that one. Let's go to which of your teammates is from Alaska?
Brody.
There you go. Brody Jesse. Correct. All right. The last question here. How many physical seats are in Day Air Ballpark? Jay, I'll start with you.
It's a 9,400.
9,400?
Yeah.
Carlos?
10,000.
10,000? You're closer. 6,831.
Okay.
So there you go. There's your trivia fact. You can take
that's right.
6,831. All right, so now we're going to get into some questions more specific to each of you. So I'll kind of go back and forth between you two and ask you some. So, Jay, I'll start with you. You played basketball and football in high school. What made you commit to baseball?
I thought baseball was a lot more challenging. I think I kind of like that aspect a little bit more.
Okay.
There's a lot more failure. It requires a lot more mental technique. So that kind of drifted me a little bit more.
Carlos, what's your go-to hype song when you work out or before a game?
Christian music.
Okay.
Yeah,
Do you have like a favorite artist or anything?
Jesus Romero. Yeah, Jesus Romero. Marcela Ganda. Yeah, those 2 guys.
Does it change with your mood at all, or is it the same all the time?
Yeah, the same all the time.
All right, Jay, if you could create your own sports team, what would it be called and what sport would they play?
I would put a basketball team in Vegas.
Okay.
A lot of distractions, but just bear with me.
A few.
Bear with me. The Las Vegas Aviators. Name's gonna need a little bit of work.
Yeah,
Name.
I wonder if you could tie like the jacks or something,
Yeah,
right? Like a gambling thing,
yeah,
something,
something like
Because
that.
I think there's the aces out there. Someone's the
There's
aces out
I
there.
was gonna say Navigate. I believe it's the Aces and the Navigators.
I don't know. I could be wrong here too, but
It's
maybe it's the Reno
affiliate.
Aces.
It's
Is there a Reno
affiliate.
Aces?
Yeah,
I think there is.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So close. All right, Carlos, who's the first baseball player you remember looking up to as a kid?
I think it was Big Papi or Manny Ramirez.
Okay.
Yeah, one of those.
Were you a Boston Red Sox fan or just
I
like both
mean,
of
not
them?
really, but those guys was the Dominican guys who was like in his prime. They was so good, and we talk about and whole Dominican Republic, So those guys, I grew up watching those guys.
That whole era was great too, and that whole Red Sox team. You had Pedro and all those guys, and that was like prime time. All right, Jay, what's the best moment you've had so far as a Dayton Dragon?
Probably to the game I had 2 home runs here. Home crowd. The crowd was pretty big, so I think that's probably the best moment for sure.
Do you have a close second?
Yeah, stealing 5 bases, but I wasn't home. It was away in Iowa. So
Is that a little bittersweet where like something really cool happens and it's in front of a crowd that doesn't want to see you do it?
It's a little bittersweet. It kind of makes it more sweet as a team, but maybe not for the fans for sure.
Jay, what's your favorite thing about being a baseball player?
Being able to inspire people, inspire kids, per se. They love coming and watching us play. It gives them hope, and it gives them joy to kind of want to be in our shoes. So any little kid that I can inspire, that's probably the best feeling.
All right, Jay, if you could switch lives with Carlos for a day, what would you do differently?
What would I do differently? I'd see what it's like to hit left-handed. Honestly, it's just it seems fun.
Yeah, can you imagine the mechanics just feeling natural to you?
Yeah,
as you do it?
naturally
Yeah.
left-handed, being able to be a little closer to first base.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Jay, what are your thoughts when you're waiting for a play in the outfield?
Everything. Like, I'm looking, my mind's everywhere, but then it just slowly creeps back to the game as the pitch is coming. So, I mean, as an outfielder, we're further away from the ball, so we got a little bit more time. So we're kicking grass.
Just chill out.
We're doing everything. Singing,
We
everything.
sing.
I was about to say, Carlos, what about you? What do you think about out there?
I mean, I enjoy every music they put in the stadium. I dance, I joke, I scream, everything, because we got a lot of time over there, off time, and sometimes we just get 2 fly balls during one game. So,
Do you ever just start to drift out there where you're like, oh gosh, I got to come back to this? I spaced out for a second. Yeah,
Definitely.
All right, these questions are for both of you. So, Jay, I'll start with you on this one. What are your road game essentials?
Obviously got to have your toiletry bag. Standard hotel stuff, just to get me through the week. Nothing too crazy though. I don't have anything too crazy. So just the basics to live for 6 days.
Simple man.
Yeah.
What about you, Carlos?
My pajama. I got a pajama, a pink pajama, and I put it. I mean, that's the thing that you put on when you go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
How do you call that? It's kind of hoodie, but it's a pajama. I don't know. We say pajama in Spanish.
Like a onesie?
No, it's not
Like
a
a robe?
onesie. But you put it before you go to sleep because it's too cool. The room is too cool, and you put it on.
Your blanket?
No, it's got another name, man.
Like a Snuggie?
Yeah, I'm lost.
I mean, you're lost in me.
But
We'll figure it.
something that you put on because you're cold in the hotel room?
Yeah, the hotel is kind
I always got to have my game too. That's another thing.
Yeah.
All right. How would the two of you survive on a stranded island? And who do you think would survive better out of the two of you? Who do you think would last longer on an island?
Me, I'm faster.
I know I'm gonna be warm. I can build a fire. I can fish a little bit. So
right.
I think I can have the food covered while Jorge's out there running.
There you go. So good team. Yeah.
Well,
which of you is the better cook, do you think?
him for sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You really like to cook? What are your favorite things to cook?
I always cook steak. Anything. I like steak. So
Okay.
I cook a lot of steaks.
Are you one of those guys that's got into like the whole smoking meat stuff and everything?
I
Like,
have my cast iron.
Okay.
I always bring that. So, that's pretty much all I need. That's
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Who do you guys think gives the best advice on the team?
The best advice?
Who's someone you go to for advice if you need it?
Oh, it's a coach.
Yeah.
Sierra.
Okay.
Yeah, him. He when I'm struggling with something like that, I'm taking too much, and I talk to him, and I feel like well right after, and he's a good person. You can talk to him, I met him a couple years ago, but that's the first year that I like be with him every day, so it's love. I love to be close to him because he's a good people.
It's cool. It's nice to have someone like that down there too, obviously, because you go through a lot of ups and downs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jay, what about you?
I agree. Jeffrey's a good coach. He's a better person. So you relate to him because he's also played here, and he's been through a lot of the things that we've been through. And baseball is just up and down. One you do everything right and still get out. So it's good to have somebody like that.
Do you guys have a guilty pleasure ballpark food that you like?
I don't really get around the ballpark food that much.
I guess that's a good point. Yeah, you're busy during the game.
It's a little bit harder,
yeah.
but maybe French fries.
Okay.
I like a lot of French fries.
Do you like the thick steak cut French fries? Or are you talking like a little shoestring?
Either.
What's like the go-to?
Either or. I mean, mostly the go-to would be like waffle fries.
Okay.
If I'm going.
Dippable.
Yeah.
Scoop up whatever you're dipping them in.
Yeah. Close second, curly fries.
Okay.
Close second.
And then my last question for you guys too, if you want to elaborate a little bit, what are you most looking forward to the rest of the Dragons season right now?
We have a run. We have a run going on right now. We've kind of clicked a little bit over these course of these last couple weeks, and we picked each other up. That's the biggest thing. So I think we just gotta keep going. We're tied for first or whatever the standings are right now, but we're up there. So hopefully keep that going and make a playoff push.
Yeah. So we're playing so good baseball right now. So I think we're gonna be in a good spot to the second half. Because we all know we want to go to the playoff because we want to play over there. So, and I mean we play like a family right now. It feels like that. We are like a community, and that's good. Because we want to game. We're gonna win the game at the end of the day. So.
Yeah, you guys are definitely clicking right now. Obviously, like I said, in first place as of today when we're recording this too. What's changed? Like, what's clicked recently that has changed since the first half of the season? Like, does it take some time to get used to everything and the dynamic of the team and your teammates and all that kind of stuff? Or you guys just, take a while to get into a groove? Or is there anything that you can point to that you say has changed recently?
I mean, I think because now we don't want to lose. We don't have another chance, and we know we have to. I think that's why we are like that, where we are right now.
Do more incorporated team baseball. The bullpen's really been really good. Starting pitchers is giving us a chance every game. So as hitters, maybe one person's not going as good, or maybe that other person aren't going as good. But we've all been somebody's been clicking when somebody hasn't been clicking, and that's the thing you need with good teams. We all don't fall into the same category with the way we're going to at the plate, and that kind of helps the other guy just have a little bit more success or a little bit more confidence going up there. So we've kind of bonded in that situation.
That's awesome. Well, you guys have been fun to watch all year long, but we're rooting for you right now. Obviously, everybody's excited around here. You guys are on a run and a tear, and we're looking forward to seeing you keep it going. So thank you both for joining us today. Before we let you go, too, I want to give you guys each a chance to shout out your friends, your family, anybody that might be listening that you want to thank for kind of helping you get to where you are now. So, Jay, I'll start with you.
Yeah, just whole family, mom, dad, brothers, sisters. Thank you guys for the endless support, and coaches. There's numerous amounts of you guys that helped me get to the position I'm in today. So thank you for sure.
To my family in Dominican, hi mom, hi dad. To my brothers over there, and to my teammates too, and Jeffrey Sierra and Victoria.
That's awesome. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's our episode here with Carlos Jorge, Jay Allen. Thank you both for stopping by. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having us, man.
All right, everybody, that's our episode today. Thank you all for tuning in. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts, and we'll see you right back here next time for another episode of The Dirt.